When it comes to your fragrance collection, oh, it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. And we might be small over here, but I think we got some heavy hitters. Let's go. In the club with my twin and we be vibing. Classy, but you know I stay outside with it. No, for real, y'all. Let me stop playing. Let me drink some Bojangles. Drink some Bojangles tea. For those of you who, oh my gosh, I cannot talk, y'all. I cannot talk. Okay, now let's try again. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and thanks for tuning in to another video. So as you can see by the title, this video is going to be my fragrance collection so far. So my collection is not really big. I am just now kind of starting my collection. I would say I started my luxury perfume collection within the last couple of years or so. So I thought I'd come up here and share my my little small collection with y'all. I know you know, investing in luxury perfumes may not be something that's for everyone, so this video may not be for everyone, but for those of you who like to treat yourself and, you know, splurge every once in a while because you deserve it, then you know, you might enjoy this video. You know, maybe y'all already started y'all collection. Maybe y'all collection is, you know, more up there than mine. Maybe we got some similar fragrances, but we gonna see. So I do have a lot of common perfumes that a lot of people talk about in their videos and stuff like that. But I do also have some other ones that I do love and that I'm going to show y'all. So before we get into the video, I do want to say I hope everybody had a great Valentine's Day. Today is February 20th, which is Monday. I actually wanted to put out a Valentine's Day vlog for y'all, but I didn't get a chance to do that. So on my Valentine's Day, I got my hair done. I helped my mom sell some Valentine's Day baskets because she makes baskets, and really just spent the day with my family, you know, with my son and some of my grandparents and my mom and my sisters, and we exchanged gifts. And, you know, I did a little cute little charcuterie board, you know, with you know, cookies and pretzels, and, you know, it was real cute, and, you know, it was real low key. So I hope everybody had a great Valentine's Day, especially my single ladies, because I know that time of year can be really hard, you know. Sometimes we just be ready for Valentine's Day to come and go. Okay, but that's neither here nor there. We're not talking about that. But I just want to say I hope everybody enjoyed their Valentine's Day holiday. And since I didn't get to put out a Valentine's Day video for y'all, I figured I'd come, you know, with a little bit of pink and, you know, a little bit of girly flirtation, you know, for y'all. And, you know, my little heart earrings. I'm not really a pink girly, but I figured, you know, since it's still not that far away from Valentine's Day, since Valentine's Day has passed, I'll go ahead and bring y'all a little color. So yeah, that's that. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I wanted to mention? Oh, y'all, as I was doing my makeup for this video, when I tell y'all I was having the hardest time with my eyebrows, like, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. I mean, they're not looking too bad, I guess, if you're not really paying attention. But to me, I was getting kind of frustrated, and I know why. It's because my eyebrows need to be tweezed, if y'all can't tell. But I was trying to wait to tweeze them for a self-care video that I want to put out, but I'm probably not going to tweeze them on camera anyway. So I just need to go ahead and tweeze my eyebrows. But anyway, we getting off topic, and that's okay. Let's go ahead and get into my perfume collection. Yeah, I just lost my whole train of thought. I don't remember what I was getting ready to say. But yeah, I'm just going to give y'all a little brief description of the fragrances, the keynotes, and where I wear them and things like that. So I also wanted to say, if y'all do see me looking off to the side, it's because I'm looking at the notes for the fragrances, since I'm not able to look down. So if you see me looking off to the side, it's because I'm reading for the fragrances. But yeah, so before I actually get started going into the fragrances that I have, I do actually just want to put out there what my signature fragrance notes are, because most of these fragrances do contain at least one of these fragrances that I'm going to tell y'all. So that way y'all can, you know kind of what to expect as far as, you know, what type of scents that I'm going to be having, because these are the scents that I usually you know, gravitate towards, not purposely. It's just that, you know, I just pick scents that I like, and then they just happen to include, you know, these fragrances. So I would say that my signature base fragrance notes are definitely amber, musk, vanilla, or you know, something woody like a sandalwood. So I love those scents. As you can tell, those are more warm scents, sophisticated scents, you know, things like that. I would say a lot of the other, my supporting fragrance notes that I do usually gravitate towards unintentionally, but these are just the things that I like, include scents with berries, something with citrus, so like mandarin orange usually, maybe peach, jasmine, patchouli, bourbon, caramel, black currant. So I noticed a lot of my fragrances do have a lot of those fragrances. Now I would say the supporting scents are usually like scents that I like, but those are the scents that you don't want to be overpowering. So you know, those berries, whether it's citrus, whether it's a fruity smell, whether it's something floral, you know, bourbon can, you know, come off very strong, you know, more like alcoholic. So those type of supporting scents, you don't want them to be too overpowering, which is why it's important, you know, for me, my preference, those base scents like the amber, the musk, the vanilla, they usually level out those other scents. So the fragrance won't be too overwhelming, if I'm making sense. And then I would also say that usually my signature floral fragrance, again, unintentionally, but I do notice that if most of the time, if there is a floral scent in one of my fragrances, it's going to be this type of flower, and it's usually rose. And again, unintentional, my favorite flower is rose, but yeah, I just noticed that a lot of my fragrances, as I was going through, you know, looking at what the notes of these fragrances are, these are usually all the types of scents that I gravitate towards. Of course, there may be other things, other fragrances included in these perfumes that are not listed, but the ones that I listed are usually like my most common fragrances found in my perfumes. And not just my body care either, but I will also say like candles and things like that, I gravitate towards those same fragrances. So I'm going to actually do the most talked about fragrances first and go ahead and get those out the way, because I know these are like common. They're talked about a lot and you've probably already heard about them. So yeah, so I would say my first luxury perfume in my collection, this is the Versace Bright Crystal. And this perfume actually was given to me by my cousin for Mother's Day last year, and I like it. Now, this perfume is not actually an eau de perfume. This is an eau de toilette. And I believe those scents tend to not be as strong or linger as long. But I do like the scent. However, it's not something that, like, if I probably wouldn't personally buy it for myself, or if I did, it wouldn't be something like I have to have. I definitely could wait on it. But for this fragrance, it's described as a sparkling floral scent featuring notes of yuzu, rose, and magnolia. It's described as a floral, fruity, musky scent. The keynotes, the top note includes yuzu, iced accord, pomegranate. The middle notes include peony, magnolia, lotus flower, and then the base notes include akoju. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. I'll put it somewhere on the screen. But akoju, vegetal amber, and musk. So like I said, I like this scent. But it's just not something that I would personally, you know, have to have myself. I have it because this was a gift to me, and I have used it a few times, but I don't use it that much. So most of the time when I use this fragrance, it is a very floral scent, like it said. So most of the time, probably like a more of a spring, summertime scent. It's very flirty, very girly. So something that you probably would wear, you know, springtime, summertime during the day, or sometimes I even wear this at night. I don't usually wear perfumes at night, just because I don't think it's necessary. But sometimes if I do feel like going extra step, I will also spray this on at night before I go to sleep. And I feel like it's the perfect scent where it's not too strong. It's not too strong and overwhelming to where you could go to sleep in this fragrance. So yeah, this is the first perfume in my collection, which is the Versace Bright Crystal. So if you're into something that's, you know, floral, fruity, very feminine, light, you would definitely like this scent. So my second one in my collection is Her by Burberry, and I'm sure a lot of y'all have heard about this scent. I believe I actually got put on to it by YouTube as well. But when I first smelled it, like, I fell in love with it. Like, I absolutely love this fragrance. This is described as a vibrant, fruity gourmand capturing the spirit of London. So it's described as a fruity gourmand scent type. And the keynotes, top notes of red and dark berries. The middle notes include floral with a scent of jasmine, and base notes include sensual, musk, amber. So like I said, those are the, a lot of those fragrances that I told y'all about earlier in my signature. You can see it's gonna be in these fragrances. So Burberry Her, very soft, fruity, feminine. I wear this not on a daily basis, but let's say it's a day out, again, maybe springtime, summertime. You could also possibly wear it in the fall or the winter, but maybe during the daytime, because it's a lighter fruity scent. But yeah, I like this, whenever I'm feeling cute, I'm feeling myself, and I want to do a little extra, I probably would wear this scent. And I don't really have a preference of whether I wear it during the fall time or, spring, summer. It really just depends on how I feel. But this scent, I really love this scent. It's really fruity, really light, really feminine. So if you have not smelled Burberry Her is that girl. And sometimes I do mix Burberry with the next perfume that I'm going to show sometimes. It just depends on how I feel. But yeah, so Burberry Her, like, I don't know, every time I smell it, like it just puts me in a good mood. Like it makes me feel pretty. It makes me feel pretty. So I love this scent. It's been a staple. And once I run out, I will be rebuying it. So Burberry Her. So the next one in my collection is also one that is talked about a lot by a lot of people. And another one of my favorites, once I smelled it, I fell in love with it and I had to have it. So this is Black Opium by YSL. And this one smells so good as well. Now, I guess you could kind of describe it as a maybe sweet, kind of sweet scent. It's described as warm and spicy once I read you the description. But it's definitely a deeper scent or warmer scent than the Burberry Her. But I feel like they kind of complement each other very well because this one is kind of sweet as well as the Burberry. So I do sometimes wear them together. I love it. Every time I wear this perfume, my mom always asks me, what you wearing? And y'all, every time she asked me that, I tell her the same thing, Black Opium. It got to the point where I think my sister bought her this perfume for Christmas, this past Christmas, because she always asks me every time I wear this, what am I wearing? Sometimes it may be mixed with the Burberry, sometimes it may not. But every time my mom smells this, she loves it. She always asks me what I'm wearing. So the description of the YSL Black Opium, it says seductively intoxicating, warm and spicy women's fragrance with notes of coffee, vanilla, and white flower. So it's described as a sweet gourmand scent. And the key notes, the top notes are coffee, or is coffee rather. The middle note is white flowers, and then the base is vanilla. So this, I definitely would describe more as probably more of a fall scent. You probably could also wear it, in the warmer months as well. But when I smell it, I personally gravitate more towards fall with it. Definitely if I'm feeling cute, possibly a date night, or if I'm going out and I feel like I want to feel sophisticated, kind of cute, maybe a little sexy, I definitely would wear this. So Black Opium is definitely one of those ones that I love in my collection. So Burberry Her and Black Opium, definitely my top two faves. I don't know. I love all of my perfumes. I would say my least favorite one is the bright crystal one that I showed y'all. And that's because if you notice the notes that I mentioned for that perfume, they don't have as many notes that usually are my signatures, which is probably why I don't gravitate towards it as much. But the Black Opium is definitely a must. So my next girly in my collection, this is Very Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. And the bottle itself, like if you have not seen Carolina Herrera's Very Good Girl lines, they all are stilettos in different colors. So the bottle by itself, I mean, is giving you grown woman vibes. when I saw the packaging by itself makes you want to buy it. But the scent smells even better, which just makes it worth the coin. Okay, so like I said, this is Very Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. This is described as a bold interpretation of the iconic Good Girl scent, which is the original scent. It's seductive rose scent in red hot design. So this is described as a floral scent, and the key notes are, the top notes are red currant and lychee. The middle note is rose, and then the base notes are vetiver. I believe that's how you say it, vetiver and vanilla. So y'all, every time I smell this, automatic date night, sexy, sophisticated. Like if I'm going on a date and I feel like I want to feel sexy, like I want to feel like that woman, like I want my man to be all over me, this is the one that I'm going to wear, because it just gives you very sophisticated vibes. It makes you feel feminine and womanly. Not that the other ones don't, but it's just something about this scent. Maybe it's the rose. It might be the rose that makes you feel like very, very sexy. I think it's the rose. But this automatic date night scent, like if I'm really feeling myself, this is going to be a scent that I gravitate towards. So if you have not tried the Carolina Herrera Very Good Girl, I really love this scent. I did smell like some of her other ones as well, and I like those as well. But this is the one that I chose to buy. And every time I smell it, I just get happy. So like I said, my luxury perfume collection is not very extensive. I don't have a lot of fragrances. So those first 4 fragrances that you saw, I told you I was going to do the ones that are probably like most talked about on the internet. So those are the ones that are most talked about. So now I'm going to move on to the ones that are not so talked about, but ones that I love. I mean, this is my whole collection. Like I said, I love all of them, but these are ones that are not talked about really that much, or that I've ever seen that I love. So this one, if you have not heard of this one, if you're not familiar with this one, this is Bon Bon by Viktor and Rolf. Y'all, again, a moment for the bottle. A moment. Because if y'all ain't doing it with these bottles, then what are y'all doing? Like, Viktor and Rolf, y'all can... The bottle alone makes you want to buy it. So, when I first saw this fragrance and I smelled it, y'all, when I tell y'all I wanted this one so bad, this is definitely a more warmer scent that I definitely probably would wear more in the fall or the winter, or if you're going to wear it in a warmer month, maybe at nighttime, because of the notes that are in the perfume does make it more of a warm scent. But this Bon Bon, when I first smelled it, you guys, I loved it. I think they still sell it at Ulta. I'm sure you can probably, find it other places. But if you are not on to the Viktor and Rolf Bon Bon, girl, go smell it. Girl, go smell it. Go smell it. Okay? If you like the notes that I told y'all that I be gravitating towards, I'm gonna need for y'all to try this. So the description of the Bon Bon by Viktor and Rolf, it says it's a women's fragrance that pairs caramel with citrus, floral, and woody notes to create an irresistibly sweet perfume. So it's described as a sweet floral fragrance. And the key notes include mandarin, orange, and caramel. Y'all, they did it with this perfume. Like it has the right amount of citrus, the mandarin, but it's not overpowering. Like it's very, very light. But then, like it says, it basically smooths out into the caramel scent and the musky scent. So you get that initial like, ooh, I smell a little bit of mandarin, but that's not. I'm not good at describing scents, but you get that hint of mandarin, but then you see it warms up into the caramel. Y'all, like I said, when I first bought this, I had to have it. Now, with this being said, I'm gonna introduce y'all to my next fragrance that I love as well. They're sisters. So this is Viktor and Rolf Bon Bon. This is Viktor and Rolf Bon Bon Couture. You guys, let's have a moment for the bottles. What's up, G-Way? Hey! Okay, so like I said, this is the Viktor and Rolf Bon Bon Couture. I smelled the Bon Bon and the Bon Bon Couture at the same time in Ulta. When I tell you I wanted both of them, I bought one day and I was scared that this was going to be sold out. I went back the next day and bought the other one. That's how much I love both scents. Now, both of these scents are very, very, very similar. They have very similar notes, but I feel like with one of them, you can smell more of the mandarin and more of the citrus in that one. And then in the other one, it has mandarin in it or citrus in it, but the mandarin isn't as strong. So I feel like with the regular Bon Bon, you're going to smell the mandarin more. But in this one, it has mandarin in it. It says it has citrus and mandarin, but it's not going to be as noticeable as with the regular Bon Bon. So for somebody who's not really paying attention, if you just smell them, you probably think that they smell the same, but they don't. They're different if you smell them side by side. And that's why I was like, I was having the hardest time deciding which one I wanted. I was like, I need both of them. So I bought both of these within 2 days. So with the Bon Bon Couture, its description is a prominent scent that is seductive and refined. It's described as a woody, floral, and sweet fragrance. So the key notes for the top notes include neroli, peach, and mandarin orange. The middle notes include caramel, jasmine, sambac, I think that's how you say it, and orange blossom. And then the base notes include white tobacco, vanilla, patchouli, and sandalwood. Again, like I said, they're very similar. So this one is also more of a fall scent, winter scent, night scent. I would also wear these, if I'm going, maybe on a date or, maybe a function, not necessarily a date, but, just something more of like a sophisticated event. You could also, wear this around family, just depends. But these two scents are also wear these together sometimes as well, because like I said, they're so similar that you can't really tell. If I just feel like I want to be extra and wear both of these, I will. But they also, are amazing by themselves. They wear really well. So yeah, these are Viktor and Rolf Bon Bon and Bon Bon Couture. And if you have not smelled these, you definitely should, because I love these fragrances, you guys. I love them. That is the end of like my actual, I guess, luxury collection that you could call it. But I do have a couple of honorable mentions, I guess I would say. I kind of consider them luxury because they're not fragrances that I would wear every day. I still think they're still kind of pricey or, higher end, but they are more reasonably priced than the ones that I just showed. And I've been loving these perfumes that I'm about to show y'all for years. I mean, years. Before I even officially started my luxury collection, I was wearing these, and I still consider these luxury perfumes. I still wear them like they're luxury, which means I don't wear them every day. I do wear them to certain events and things like that. But yeah, so these are the ones that I'm going to show y'all next. So the next scent, luxury scent in my opinion, or higher end fragrance that I'm going to show is Amazing Grace by Philosophy. So like I stated previously, this is, in a more reasonable price point, but I still would say that, the biggest bottle of this fragrance is probably at least, I think maybe $60 to $80, something in that range. But I love this scent. I first got put on to this scent when I was a teenager. I was in my cousin's wedding, and as a favor, she gave all of her, I was a junior bridesmaid, and she gave all of her bridesmaids Amazing Grace, like the small size. And ever since I smelled it, I have been in love with that scent. You guys, when I tell you, like, this scent is feminine, it's sophisticated, but it's also conservative. So I'm gonna read y'all the notes. But if y'all have not smelled Philosophy Amazing Grace, y'all need to smell it. This is a different type of fragrance. Now, when I showed y'all the other fragrances, I was talking about date nights, outings, girl night. We very grown, but we outside. Now, this one is like, I'm grown, but I'm conservative. I'm going to church. Like, I got class. Okay, so this is what this scent is definitely giving. And when I read this description, the description fits perfectly for how I see this perfume and how I feel about it and where I wear it. So the description, it says, feminine, beautiful, clean. Amazing Grace by Philosophy is always appropriate, soft, and feminine. A scent that never offends and is praised by women everywhere. It's described as a soft floral scent. You guys, that description hits the nail on the head. It said it's soft and feminine, which it is. It makes you feel feminine. It's a very clean scent. And it smells very good, but like I said, it's not very offensive. So it's not very overpowering, which means you can wear it, you know, around people and it not be overwhelming to other people who may be sensitive to scents or something like that. But it's still going to be strong enough to where people can smell you and they will compliment you. Now, this fragrance is also a eau de toilette, not a perfume. So, you know, it may not last as long. But I think this one wears on me just fine, you know, especially if it's on your clothes. Fragrances may tend to linger on your clothes longer than on your skin. But this, I love it. The keynotes, the top note is bergamot. The middle note is muguet blossoms. I believe that's how you say it. And then the base is lasting musk. So like I said before, I think of it as a feminine scent, sophisticated, conservative, but also age appropriate. So the ones, you know, all fragrances are not meant for all age groups. So the ones that I was showing before, I would say that those are more mature, sophisticated scents that would be worn for, you know, like women, you know, you're in your 20s, you know, or older, something like that. But I feel like this fragrance can also be worn by a teenager. Because like I said, the first time I got put onto this fragrance is when I was a teenager, and I've been in love with it ever since. So when I wear this fragrance, it's usually most of the time to church or like a family gathering or something like that, where like I said, I want to smell good, but I also want to feel conservative. You know, and this, I don't know how to really explain it, how I could really, you know, how I could consider this scent a conservative scent. But if you smell it, I feel like you'll know what I'm talking about. It just gives that classy, conservative feel to me personally. And then on top of that, description that they gave, it's not just me. So I think that's how they meant for it to smell. They wanted to be more conservative. So yeah, you guys, this has been a rider for years and I love it. So if you haven't tried Amazing Grace, I would definitely try it. And like I said, it's definitely more of a reasonable price point than those other ones that I stated earlier, and you know, also a little bit more conservative. So you can wear this for a girls' night out. You can also wear this, you know, for other occasions, like maybe date night, or you know, girls' night out, you know, something like that. But it's also be a good fragrance, you know, for a place like church. And the next to last, because I think I'm going to add another one in here as well, since we're going to mention this one. But the next scent is Nude by Rihanna. Y'all, I love this stuff. I love this fragrance. Okay, now this is the body mist, which obviously is, you know, a little cheaper than the parfum. But you guys, Nude by Rihanna. Nude. Every time I smell this, it just makes me feel some type of way, and I can't describe it, but you know when you have your signature fragrances and they just make you feel some type of way. And that's how I feel. And that's how I feel about Nude. So the first time I ever smelled this, I believe I was also a teenager as well. And I got the little, the sample kit that had the Nude, it had the Rebel, and it also had the Rebel, which are, you know, all three of her fragrances, but they were in the mini size like this, which is where this one came from. And I'm going to mention this one next. But I tried the fragrances initially in a size like this, and I fell in love with all three of them. But yeah, and ever since then, I had this size first of the Nude. Then I think my mom bought me this or gave me this, and I'm almost out of this. And then recently, a couple of years ago at Christmas, I read up and bought this set. Let me show y'all. So this is the Nude. This is the obviously the actual perfume, which is you know, more expensive than the body mist. This set actually retails for $54.95 is what it says, but I did get it at a discount because at the time at the I think it was like Perfume Mania or something that I purchased it from, they were having a sale. So like I bought this as well as something else, and it was like buy one get one 50% off. But yeah, so I knew I was going to be running out of this soon, so I went ahead and read up on another one, y'all. That's how serious this is. So as you can see, this comes with the full size nude, comes with the travel size spray, and then it also comes with the shower gel and a shower lotion. I said damn, a shower lotion. It comes with a lotion, not a shower lotion. But yeah, so Nude by Rihanna is one of those scents that I love. Like, I can't say this is my signature fragrance because I don't wear it every day, but if I did have to have a signature scent, it probably would be Nude by Rihanna, because I feel like I could wear that one every day. Like, because this one is not as expensive as the other ones, like I definitely would wear this more on like a regular day. Even though I probably wouldn't wear, you know, any of my other ones on a regular day, not unless I just wanted to be extra. But this one I could probably wear like just on a normal day if I feel like I'm looking cute and I just want a little extra razzle dazzle. I can use this one, because it's very light, it's not overpowering, and it's also not as expensive. So when you're using it, you don't feel like, oh, you know, I'm using this on a regular day and this, you know, was a $200 perfume. You know, this one is more reasonably priced, I believe between maybe $60 and $80, something like that. But the Nude, y'all, I love it. And this is not even a new fragrance. This is old, y'all. If y'all know about Nude, then you know that this did not just come out. But I've been on this for years, and I'm going to stay on it. And I'm going to keep repurchasing it because that's how much I love it. So the description of this, it says epitomizes love and femininity, which I feel it does. The keynotes, fruity top notes of guava, mandarin orange, and pear. The middle notes include gardenia, jasmine, and orange blossom. And then the base notes are creamy sandalwood, warm musk, and sensuous orchid. Y'all, I don't know what else I can say about this besides how much I love it. And even though it's, you know, more of a reasonably priced luxury perfume, it still makes you feel luxurious. I feel like because it's Rihanna. Like, Rihanna knew how to meet that medium of, you know, luxury, but also affordable and reasonable. So this is definitely one of my staples, y'all. Rihanna Nude is that girl. Okay. Just so y'all know. If y'all ain't know, y'all know now. And then the last thing that I actually have physically to show y'all was what I just mentioned, which this is Rebel by Rihanna. So this is the original tester size or mini size that I got in that set when I initially tried the Nude as well. And I've had it all these years because I use it sparingly because I don't want to use it all. But I forgot how much I love this scent, y'all, because I have not used it in a while because I've been using like my other luxury fragrances that I've gotten. But this is one that I love as well. This also gives date night. It also gives, I'm feeling sexy. I'm feeling myself. You know, I'm feeling classy. Like it just gives you, it gives you all the vibes. If you don't know about Rebel by Rihanna, I mean, you probably can find it somewhere online. It's probably not, you know, in stores anymore as much, or maybe a little harder to find because this is also an older fragrance. But you guys, I cannot tell y'all how much I love this fragrance. When I tell y'all I used to wear this fragrance out, I used to wear it out, but I'm not going to use it up. Well, I might now, and maybe I'll just buy some more, you know, start using it more. But y'all, I love this scent. I love this scent. The description of this is again Rebel by Rihanna, and it's sweet but not too girly, and that's how it describes it on the website that I looked it up on. It says the key notes, the top notes are strawberries, ripe plums, and ginger. The middle notes are cacao, vanilla orchid, and heliotrope, and then the base is rich patchouli, coffee beans, and musk. Y'all, this scent is amazing. Like, it smells so good. It makes me want to put it on right now and like just go out somewhere. This fragrance is beautiful. It's sweet, but it's also musky, but it's not too much. It's not doing too much, but they gonna smell you and they gonna compliment you, because this one right here, yeah, this one is it. Y'all, I told y'all my collection is small. Like that's the last luxury perfume or luxury fragrance that I have to show y'all in my collection. If I did have to mention another one, it would be the Rebel by Rihanna, which is also the package. I'll probably insert a picture. But the packaging also looks like the Rebel in the Nude by Rihanna. It's just that it's black. That one is amazing as well. Now that one is more of a night scent. So like the Nude is more like daytime, and then Rebel, which is this one, the red one, is more like a, you know, mid-evening, maybe happy hour, you know, girls night, something like that. And then the black one, Rebel, is more like a date night, night out, something like that. And I'll also tell you the notes of that one just because I did look it up, because I did want to mention it, because I also love that one as well. It's called Rebel Floor, and it's described as a fruity floral fragrance. So the key notes, the top notes include red berries and peach. The middle notes include coconut and violet, and the base is vanilla. So I haven't smelled that one in a while because I've used that one already, and obviously I ran out. But that one smelled amazing as well. So all the Nude, the Rebel, and the Rebel, all by Rihanna, all of those smell great. And I love all of my perfumes in my collection. No, they're all interchangeable as how you want to use them. But you know, I do have places where, you know, I am more prone to wear like a certain fragrance, but I love all of them. If I did have to pick a least favorite, like I said, it definitely would be the Bright Crystal. And that's just because the more prominent notes is more of a floral scent, and those are not scents that I tend to gravitate towards. It's not a bad scent. Like I said, it's not a bad scent. It's just, you know, more floral than I would like. But like I said, you know, it's something like if you wanted to go to sleep or something like that. But like I said, this one was gifted to me, and, you know, I'm growing to like it. And I really do appreciate it because, honey, this thing is not cheap. So this will be my least favorite in my collection, but it is still loved. My most favorite, I don't know. I loved all the rest of them equally, depending on where I'm going. They're equally loved. If I had to choose an everyday scent out of these, it definitely would be the Nude, because it's just a light feminine scent, and because of the price point, you won't feel, you know, as bad wearing it every day. And yeah, I love all of them equally, y'all. But like I said, I am you know, just now building my collection. Most of the time on a day-to-day basis, you know, I'm wearing Bath and Body Works or something, but if I'm going to an event, or, you know, I want to do a little bit extra, I'll wear, you know, one of those fragrances. I do have some that I want to try that I have not tried, and I'll go ahead and mention a few of those. I do want to try the Valentino Born in Roma, because I heard a lot of people talking about that, so I do want to try that. I've also been wanting to try the Marc Jacobs Daisy Oh So Fresh perfume. My sister actually has that one, and I smelled it, and I've been wanting that for a while. That one is also really light, more floral than I usually would gravitate towards, but it's a very, very clean scent, and I feel like at least one of your perfumes in your collection should probably be like a more clean scent that's more neutral. You know, it's not overpowering. So that's really why I want to try that, the Marc Jacobs. But when I went into Ulta to buy it, I ended up seeing one of these other fragrances that I wanted to buy, and chose those over the Marc Jacobs. So the Valentino Born in Roma, I want to try. Marc Jacobs Daisy Oh So Fresh. I also want to try the Billie Eilish. I'm not sure of the name of it, but it's like in a bronze package with like a neck to the breast area of a woman. It's like in a bronze bottle, and that one smells really good too. I smelled it in Ulta. It has a vanilla scent, so I do want to try that. And one more off the top of my head that I do want to try. The Baccarat. The Baccarat 540. I want to try that one. Now, y'all, I think that perfume is like a $400 perfume. Now, that's a pretty little penny. That's a pretty little penny. But I do want to try that as well. So, y'all, like I said, that is my whole luxury fragrance collection. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already started your fragrance collection, if you're interested in any of these fragrances, I definitely suggest going to check those out. If you like any of the fragrance notes that I told you I tend to gravitate towards, and, you know, you're similar as far as, you know, the fragrances that you like, then you probably will find some of these, you know, right up your alley. But that is all that I have for this video. I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video. So I thank you guys for tuning in to my perfume collection, and I'll see you guys later. It made no sense how good that smell.
Yeah, you into everything I'm into. Oh, I got something that I could lend you. Oh, a piece of mind, baby. Come and get a piece of mind. Yeah. Say you gotta work from 3 to 9. Oh, I get you home by a decent time. Wait.